Today we're making some Halal Street Corn inspired chicken. Let's go.
We're going to start by dicing up an onion using the fastest dicing method known to man. We're going to place some vertical slices. Then I held it tightly closed and placed 4 cuts horizontally. Again, the number of cuts you'll have is dependent on the size of the onion you're using. Next, I diced up a red bell pepper. Slice off the top, chop around the ribs, then I like to slice mine into little strippies and then cut them into nice little cubes from there. Now we'll prepare a chicken breast from midamarhalal.com or the link in the description below. We'll start by cutting that up into small, bite-sized pieces. I think I cut mine just a little too small, so I'd recommend making them a little bigger than I did. Once that's all chopped up, we'll prep a mixing bowl with 2/3 cup of flour, about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper, then we'll whisk it all up. Then we'll bring in a separate bowl with a whisked egg in it. Go ahead and put all the chicken into the egg and mix it up so the egg has covered all of the pieces. Then we'll drop several pieces of chicken into the flour and toss it around until the chicken is totally covered in the flour. Then toss that in a mixing bowl. Do that for all your chickie, then we'll put some olive oil in a pan, maybe 3 tablespoons or so. Then we'll fry it all up. Once it hits 165 internally and is golden brown, we'll call it good and dump that into a new mixing bowl. Now in the same pan, we'll put about 1.5 tablespoons of butter and let that melt. Toss in your diced onions and peppers and give it a good mixing. We'll let that cook for a bit. Once the veggies have softened, we'll add in 2 packages of snowpack organic corn, available at the link in the description. And being that it's frozen, we'll let it get warmed up a bit, then we'll add a little squirt of lime juice and mix it all up. Now it's time for the seasonings. We'll add in 3 big cloves of garlic, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, a tablespoon of smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Finish it with a hit of salt and pep, or around 1/2 teaspoon each. Get that all mixed up and cooked so the seasonings get all nice and toasty and start smelling really good. Add about 2.5 cups of crema, then we'll mix that up and cook it until it's nice and warm. Add in our halal chicken, cook that up until everything is nice and hot, taste it for seasoning, then we call it good. And that's it. Serve it up on rice or in a tortilla and enjoy. We'll see you next time with another tasty halal recipe.